Hello, I'm here to talk with Peter from Reverie ComX, who's a regular on Torn. He's joined ComX in the ComX 18-month calendar. So we're here to talk about some of his art, so we know what it is he'll be bringing to the table. Over to you. So we'll just check out one of your pictures. So the piece I'm looking at here is your Wonder Woman one. So what do you like about this one?
That's actually the second drawing over the top of the same pencils, the one I did that really started the whole comic thing for me.
Nice.
It was seen online by George Hall and Gary Deller at Reverie, and they offered me the NED series for the trade paperback way back, and from that gave me Torn. So that sort of got the whole ball rolling for me. So that particular picture means a lot to me because it just got everything happening.
Oh, awesome.
Before that, I was just hiding.
Hiding your skills from everyone.
Yeah, and that's the second version of it. The first one was a bit rough. I wasn't great at women. And I've been trying to get better at drawing women since I started doing comics. And that one was sort of, that version of it was when things started to come together.
Okay, so I was going to say, because that's a really nice picture. So, yeah, it looks like you've
took a lot of work. And I still haven't drawn the perfect Wonder Woman yet. That's sort of the goal.
Oh, I don't think any artist thinks they've drawn the perfect anything, I'm starting to notice.
No. But Wonder Woman's a hard sell. She's one from when I was a kid, and I just want to get her right one day, but I don't think I ever will.
It's a goal. It's a good goal. So, was there any inspiration behind doing Wonder Woman, or is it just because you'd loved her as a kid?
As a kid, Wonder Woman and Captain America were two that really connected with me as a kid for whatever reason. So, and Spider-Man. So whenever I was bored, I sort of draw them.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, as a teenager with the Wonder Woman TV show on and all that, like it's sort of always been in the back of the head. So yeah, she's always a bit of a go-to and a bit of an inspiration for when I'm trying to draw a strong woman.
Oh, yeah, nice. Cool.
Without drawing penthouse pets, I just don't want to do it that way.
No, that's understandable. Yeah. So that would have been the challenge for you, the fact that you have a bit of a challenge with drawing women.
Oh, it was a huge challenge at the start. They all looked very manly to begin with, which wasn't what you're after. And I've had to battle this, and while I'm being published, I'm doing this. I'm having to battle with trying to get, especially faces looking feminine. That was a really hard thing, and it's a constant battle. But one reason you do this comic thing is because you want to get better at it all the time. You're always pushing to improve yourself, or why would you bother doing it?
Yeah, that's a good point. So, did you have to learn anything new to do Wonder Woman, or
in general?
In general,
a lot of studying.
A lot of studying.
Just going through looking at a lot of stuff about how other people go about drawing them. Some advice from some other comic artists out there, giving me advice on things that I could do.
Okay, cool.
To prop them up. Collaborating with Darren Close on Torn, he's frequently given me feedback. Not all of it awesome. Very nice, all of it very useful.
Very useful. That's what matters.
That's what I want him to do.
Yeah.
I want to make his job easier, and he wants to make a better comic too. So it's all positive.
Nice. Bit of collaboration, always a good thing.
If you've got to collaborate, you've got to take the good with the bad.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's at the same time as he sent me a message going, mate, that sucks. You've got to do this bit better. Can you have another crack at it? He's also sent me other ones going, dude, that page is awesome.
Nice.
So you always know what works and what doesn't when you've got somebody else with you giving you that second pair of eyes. And if you've got to take it and run with it, because that's the only way you're going to do a better piece of work.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So is there anything about this picture that you think will connect with your fans or followers?
I still have weird concept that I even have fans and followers, to be honest. But yeah, it's sort of, but they're there, and that's a bit weird. But
well, I'm one of them, so I've been watching you.
Look, I just hope that particular drawing, people will sort of know that it's a point where things started to work for me.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, it's a symbol of that moment when some things began to gel.
Awesome.
And I began to find, if I did it this way, I can work on it, and things sort of started to get better from there.
Great. Well, that's really cool that you shared
I think
that.
everyone just loves one thing anyways.
Well, yeah, there's that. Cool.
Look, I think every artist out there struggles. I think any of us who sit back and look at any piece of work and think, oh, wow, that's amazing. I don't think any of us do that. We all sit out and go, oh, my God, we've buggered this up and we've got that wrong. And I think that's part of the battle, to learn to live with what you maybe don't always think is quite right. But sometimes you've got to sort of, you've got to say, okay, that's as good as I can do now. What have I learned from it, and put that into the next one.
Yeah.
That's really all you can do. Otherwise, you're going to sit there on one page for 2 months and get nowhere with it.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point.
You've got to move on and learn as you go.
Nice. Thank you for your time, Peter. It was great to talk to you about your art. It was very insightful on what goes on behind the scenes. So, yeah, thank you very much, and catch you around. You'll find Peter's art on May 2022 of the calendar. That's the ComX 18-month calendar. To find out more about the calendar, go to comx.link, and that'll take you to the quick Kickstarter page, and you can register your interest so that it will notify you when the Kickstarter itself starts. Thank you for your support, and see you in the next video.